Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Jedi and Sith, to another video. We are going to be facing the bane of unlimited power's existence, Darth Malak. They put, actually in his initial release, Emperor Palpatine with Darth Revan was able to run circles around this team, but then they added a tiny little clause saying that Darth Malak could stop enemy turn meter, but as you saw right there, we already took care of him, and now that clause is gone because it takes place in his unique. With Vader's Merciless Massacre alongside Piet's Emperor's Trap, we are able to get Vader having enough offense to take out Darth Malak, who is one of the tankier characters in this game. Now, a quick disclaimer, so far I've seen, and the Malak that I just took out was Gear 11, my Vader is Relic 5 or 4, I can't remember which. So there is that portion, so in that case, Vader is stronger. But I am fairly certain I have taken out Gear 12 Malak before, as well as I'm fairly certain you can. Low relic, so like just Gear 13, you should be able to take him out. But as you begin to get in the relics, Malak will survive. But I'm going to show you the turn order. You generally will use Force Crush on Darth Revan, and then you're just going to apply ability blocks on everyone else and Saber Throw into Darth Malak. The reason you use Force Crush on Darth Revan is so he doesn't get insanity and gain bonus speed. After you take out Malak, you're going to get another Force Crush, take a bonus turn. If Malak sticks around, which we'll go over later, you'll see why and what you need to do. But after that, you're pretty much just trying to take out the entire team. Generally, you'd fracture Basilisk Sean, but because she's already almost dead, we might as well just put fear on everyone, use basic, get rid of Basilisk Sean, because then we'll fracture Darth Revan to prevent insanity. I'm trying to decide who you want to mark down. There are some benefits of marking Palpatine, because honestly, Palpatine's only here for his leadership, but there's also a negative side effect to that, as Darth Revan will then target Emperor Palpatine and apply fear on everyone, which then can make things bad, especially if you haven't taken out that Malak. We're going to take out Revan here, and pretty much it's really simple. Once you get rid of Malak, the turn meter train can just keep going, and he can't stop the bonus turn meter. And, quick side note, because Piet isn't a Sith, he can still gain bonus turn meter. So when you're killing off these enemies with all these debuffs, and granting turn meter to the team, Malak blocks both Palpatine and Vader, but Thrawn and as well as Piet still will gain that bonus turn meter. So this one is a Relic Malak, and you'll see here shortly, we're not able to kill him. He's at 50% health, he's a Relic 2. They always target Piet, which is odd. Every single time I've not been able to kill off Darth Malak, they always target Piet. But he's going to go under stealth, so that won't matter. I'm fracturing Basilisk so she doesn't get Battle Meditation, Corrupted Battle Meditation, which will stop our debuff capabilities because of Darth Revan's lead. I'm trying to take Basilisk out just because we've already got Fracture on her, and boom, there we go. We're sitting here with a nice couple of stacks of Emperor's Trap. We're going to try and pass a turn over to Vader, if I remember correctly, so that we can hopefully get to Merciless quicker. Using that Force Crush there wouldn't have done us any good. He wouldn't have gotten any bonus turn meter. But we've currently taken out the entire team except for these core 3. And pretty much we're going to be able to stick around for a little bit longer. And I made a couple of misplays. I marked down Palpatine, which I shouldn't have done. I should have done it on Thrawn, because then that would have stopped the insanity. But here we mark him down, and then we fracture Malak. Now Malak won't be able to take his little bonus turn, and we're getting some big hits. We are applying shock. So once Malak drops, or the fracture, once we drop fracture, he won't be able to regain health, which, as you'll see here, he takes Vader's health but isn't able to regain his own. So it's a quick deletion. I'm playing it safe to make sure that I don't have to worry about him. Delete him, get rid of HK, Force Crush on Vader, basic on Darth Revan, and because he has so much, just wipes through him. And that's kind of that's how that works. That worst case scenario, you're able to recover and take care of the enemy team. Now let's get into this one. I'm taking a look at Darth Revan's speed, because here's the thing, you gotta have your Vader faster than the enemy team. But that's really easy. If you put a decent speed set on your Vader, like right now, my begins at 320 after his unique takes an effect. Now, one key highlight, I would suggest trying to get someone else into that 5th slot instead of Darth Revan. I'm using currently Darth Revan just because of the insanity. But if there's another Empire character that we could throw in there, I'm thinking TIE Pilot. Once I gear him up a bit more, TIE Pilot will be a great option.
I will be back. You hear that,
because
meatbag?
with his buff immunity
back.
as well as ability block, except ability block won't apply, we're going to be getting a lot more debuffs, and he's also Empire, which means Malak won't be able to stop any turn here. But as you've seen in this one, Gear 11 Malaks are going to get absolutely deleted. If you have Gear 12 Malak, I've tested that, and the few that I have instantly deleted, but I'm fairly certain that will apply in all cases, even Gear 12 plus. But Gear 13, you should be able to in some cases. It all depends on RNG at that point. But once you start getting in the relics, that's when you're going to notice he's going to survive. And the higher the relic, the more health he's going to keep. But at the same time, if you load up your Vader with a little bit more potency, my Vader doesn't have the best potency. I'm working mainly on speed. You will notice that Vader is able to apply more debuffs, because that's really the problem. There's not enough debuffs on Malak, and so Malak is able to survive. But you're seeing here, I'm able to punch quite high into arena with this team. I'm using a Gear 11 Piet, Gear 12 Darth Revan, just a Gear 13 Palpatine, if I remember correctly, Relic 4 on Thrawn, and Relic 5 on Vader. But that is so key, because this team, especially there, you were wanting the damage output and Thrawn for the survivability. You could get away with having a Gear 11 Palpatine, and even maybe a Gear 11 Revan. That's a little close, but these teams that don't have full Sith Empire, especially, you're able to land those ability blocks. It's really nice. And this team works incredibly well against Darth Malak right now, which is awesome. I'm trying to figure out who I could put in besides Darth Revan so that you could still use in like Grand Arena this team to counter Darth Revan with Malak. But I'm still trying to figure out. I'm certain Gideon's not a good option, because he cannot remove Turnir from Sith Empire when they have debuffs, and the entire purpose of this unlimited power team is to apply debuffs. So I'm thinking Piet, great option. That's who you want in this team. Thrawn, Vader, Palpatine. But the 5th slot, I'm trying to find it. When I do, I'll let you know. But currently, the Sith Eternal team, this can be almost every team so far. Not Sith Eternal, just regular OG Palps. But as always, remember, this has been the Grand Admiral, and end transmission.